All right, so it has been about 15 minutes since I made these handles, and I'm just kind of checking them out. They are all too soft, really too soft. So I'm going to take a little time and use a hair dryer on them, and then I will come back. All right, so it took me about 5 minutes with my hair dryer on high to make these much firmer. So I pick it up and it holds its shape. I mean, there's still a little bit of movement to it. I'm not trying to crack it or anything. I gotta pay attention to that. There is a slight crack here that you guys probably can't see. So that tells me that this might be a little weaker in the handle. So I may not use this one just because of that, even if the shape is perfect. This one, I love the shape of it here. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it on my mug, so I'll have to see. And then usually the flattened coil is the winner when it comes to this project. It's holding its shape. Mainly, it's not flopping. And this one definitely is holding its shape. However, to me, this is super ugly. So you can see there's some cracking here, but if I blend it, it'll be fine. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to make some choices. How do I do that? Well, I wanna hold at my mug and just see which one looks the best, because if you compare like handle shapes, it really just depends on also the shape of your mug too, like which one looks best, what's the best type of handle. Some go all the way to the bottom and then we put a little design. I like stamping a design in the bottom. So let's see which is going to be best for my mug here. And I will. All right. So my mug is a little more hydrated, which is nice. Okay, so if I hold my mug up over so you guys can see which handle do you think, like that one actually looks pretty nice. Oh, it's hard, you guys can't really see that. But this one, that one's really pleasant too. So far I like this one the best because I also remember this one's a little weak. Oh, I can already tell you, I am not into the thick, fat handle, but you might. So just because I don't like to use this type of handle doesn't mean you can't. Okay. And then, of course, we got our fancy pants one here that I think is too small for this. I mean, it's still flexible enough. I could stretch it out. But even with this pretty little shape here, if I had made it a little longer with the curly Q, probably would have been fine. So this one to me is the winner. Right. So then what do? I'm going to move these out of the way since I don't need them right now, but they might work on another mug. I'm going to kind of position this in the way that, because I can have it like this or bring it in. I usually like to have my mugs sort of at an angle, almost like a little ear. I'm going to make some marks, put a mark here, and then put a mark here. And then I'm going to cut this. Now I have other handles. If I don't cut this right, I still have others I can work with. And then I'm going to just kind of check out the size of it. That is huge. Remember the rule of thirds too. That was in that video. This is crazy big, so I need to cut that down some more. And I want to really think about how I'm cutting it down and what the shape is going to be. I am sort of guessing. That's a lot better. That's much better. Nice room for my fingers. It might end up being a 2-finger one, not a 3-finger once it shrinks in. All right, so now that I have it figured out, I want to figure out which is, well, I'll go over that part, the next part in a moment.